Well, hi guys, it's Saturday, and with my little buddy Cole, and we're going on a walk through the woods on the trail here. It's a nice day. The sun's a little warm though. I can feel it on my back. It's really intense. It's not hot out here, but the sun is just unfiltered, you know. The sky is relatively blue. There's no calling for rain today. Hasn't rained in a few days now, so we haven't got much rain, but it's nice. But guys, I don't do much current events, but this Charlie Kirk deal, him getting shot, that's a big deal in the news and whatever. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I didn't even know who he was. I've seen videos of him, you know, in passing, when I'm debating people and stuff or whatever. Caught my interest for a little while, but I never really knew who he was. I couldn't put a name to the face. But when he got shot, his face was all over the internet. I saw him out, oh, that's the guy that got shot. So I'm like, okay, you know, I didn't have any problem with the guy. Since I didn't know who he was, I didn't think Linda knew who he was either. But oh, does she know who he is? And of course, like all the other Democrats and crazy ass black people, she had feelings toward him or whatever. She puts him in the same category as Trump. But she was surprisingly glad that that happened to him. You never know who you're dealing with, guys. You never know how they're, you know, gonna react to certain things. Here, come here. Good boy. Oh, he's going after that squirrel. He'd never catch him. Unreal. He's coming back now. Did you get him? Where's my squirrel? Come here. Good boy. Good boy. So, a couple of dogs there. Here, right here. Here. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Cole. My recall is on point. Good boy. Because he got that damn shot collar on. And I got a full charge on it. So if he fuck with me, he gonna find out. But anyway, when I found out how she felt about him, I'm looking on the internet and I see there's a lot more people that feel even worse. You know, I couldn't believe that people were happy about this man getting shot. You know, the guy's dead, you know, and people are celebrating. I can't get that. All because of his opinion. You know, so I looked at some other stuff on him on the internet to see if I could find something that's inflammatory or that would get people upset or to justify the hate that people have of him. Trying to see what the deal is. And I ran across stuff where he talks about gays and homosexuals and trans people. You know, I can see how that could upset people. You know, he doesn't accept it. You know, but I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like do whatever makes you happy. You know, I really don't care because I'm not in people's bedrooms like that. I just live my life best I can, and that's that. But a lot of people get desensitized or get incensed by his rhetoric or whatever, his comments about stuff and his opinions, you know. But I couldn't find nothing that warranted the hate that he was getting, especially since he's dead. I could see if he was alive and people were like, I can't stand that guy, or I don't like his opinion or whatever. But he's dead. I didn't see the actual video of him getting shot. I'm glad I was spared that. But they say that it was pretty gruesome. I'll take their word for it. I don't have to find that and see that. But I'm sure there are people that did see it. And in spite of that, they still, all I need is the description of the visual of the situation. And my heart goes out to him. You know. But as I'm searching through different stuff, I ran across a video of his wife, you know, doing, I guess, the eulogy of him and whatever. And man, it broke my heart. That woman spoke so eloquently and so good of him, you know. I wish I had somebody to speak like that on my behalf. If I was to, you know, die or whatever. But that woman really laid it on the line. You know, he would be proud of the way she spoke and the way she represented him and whatever. And they say she was there with her kids at the speech, and they saw that happen to him. You know, somebody on the trail. Yeah, and they got a dog. Come on, Cole, we're going this way. Come on. Come on. Good boy. So, anyway, that was pretty eye-opening. And I'm just not happy with the way Linda was, you know, about the situation, you know. But she has her opinion or whatever. But the guy never did nothing to her or interacted with her. I mean, he'll have no effect on her. Sort of like Trump. Nothing he does is really going to affect her directly. You know, she's getting her Social Security. I'll be getting mine next year. Her parents are sitting well in their retirement. They're getting their Social Security. And I think her father has a pension. And so they're pretty well set. You know, outside of the fact that they live in Detroit, they're doing good. So nothing these people do is really going to affect their lives in any way, shape, or form. You know, but they stay glued to the television, glued to the computer screen, looking at all the, you know, posts on that for different things, you know, and getting upset over stuff that really doesn't affect them or can't affect them in any way, shape, or form. They don't care. They just want something to be pissed off about. And that's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. You want to find something in the world to complain about or to be bitter about. You can find it. I'm glad they caught the guy. My shooting literacy isn't all that good when it comes to going to the range. I need to go to the range again, get my practice in. But they say that was a hard shot to make. Then they say it's an easy shot. And it's back and forth. Oh, this is nice. The yard is right back up to the park here. He's after another squirrel. I think I'll go that way. There's a path over here. Yeah. But I'm glad they caught that guy. Nobody wants somebody like that running around loose, especially if they're capable of doing that, something like that to somebody that really hasn't done anything to anybody. You know, that's just the way the world is. We just got a world like that, and there's nothing we can do about it. So, sorry for being so negative on this walk that we're doing on this Saturday afternoon. I just feel bad about that, and worse about my Linda's reaction. I mean, but there's no wonder all the bullshit she watches on the internet and the point of view that she gets fed and whatever, and she doesn't look at anything but the bullshit, you know, the black point of view, you know, the nigger way of thinking. That's all she knows. But what do you expect? She's from the hood, and you gotta expect that when you get somebody that's from that environment and of that mindset and is raised by parents that are like that. But we get along, but it's a difference of opinion. I can understand her, how she feels or whatever, and I don't care, because in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't affect me. It's just how she feels about it, you know. It's not grounds for divorce or separation or nothing like that. It's no big deal, you know. It's just that I'm gonna be looking at her with a side eye a little bit, because her empathy is not on par with mine, that's for sure. But all I can say is she stood by me when I was in the hospital and I was in trouble. So that's all that matters. That's all that matters. It's a beautiful trail, guys. I'm trying to keep the camera steady and so you guys can take it all in and appreciate the beauty out here. So, anyway, we're headed back to the truck. I guess we'll go this way because Cole's already taken it, so I guess we'll do it. It's his day. I'm back to work again tonight. So I don't have to worry about the other job because they ended that. So it's all good. Which way do you go? Okay. Spider web just got me. So I'll probably be camping out in my truck tomorrow into Sunday. And Monday too, if they schedule me for Monday night or for Sunday night. But we'll see. But anyway, that's going to be a good little adventure. So, I'm sorry I'm so somber, guys, because this really got to me. The fact that Linda is like that with these ghetto motherfuckers and niggas and whatever. I put her to a higher standard than that. I would think she'd be better. Even after being with me for as long as she has, you would think some of my teachings would have rubbed off on her and she would have grew a heart. But you never know. You just never know, guys, what you're dealing with. But that's just the way it goes. People have different opinions, you know. So, like I said, they caught the guy. He was a young guy. So if he was able to have his mind altered and twisted by the internet and the bullshit he was watching to get him to do something like that, throw away his freedom, to kill that man, I guess Linda I'll give her a pass on being ghetto and feeling the way she does and whatever. But I would have thought she'd be better. I would have thought she'd be better. But anyway, Cole and I are going to continue our walk. And he's after a squirrel. Well, that's it, guys. Anyway, we got plenty of time left So I'll let you guys watch me navigate this trail, and I'll shut up. You guys can enjoy the beauty of the trail. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one.